Okay, here we are again. My name is Alex, and in this video, as promised in my last video, we're going to take this bit of MIDI data and turn it into something that doesn't sound like an alien is burrowing its way into your skull. Okay? All right, let's get started. Okay. If you're a beginner and you just watched the last video, this might be a little bit technical for you. I just really wanted to do this because I think it's a creative way to ask you to subscribe. Okay, so when you look at MIDI data like this, basically what you're seeing is, well, there's obviously a piano kind of on the side, and this is the time as it goes from left to right. And so if you were playing these notes, as it hits here, it's playing all these notes, okay? And never, ever, that I'm aware of in the history of music, does mashing all these notes at the same time sound good, okay? So what I've done is thought, okay, well, I can't just, like, if I play this, it just sounds ridiculous. And you heard it in the last video. And so what I thought was, okay, I got to filter out some of these notes. So here in my devices, you'll see I did exactly that. I put on this diatonic transposer, and you just click the plus sign, and it's right there, okay? And I chose A minor. And so basically, and you choose filter, and basically it's only going to play the notes inside there that work with A minor. And then even after I did that, it was still playing a lot of notes at the same time, and I wanted to break them up to kind of create a melody. So I put on an arpeggiator, which basically just doesn't allow multiple notes to be played at the same time. And you can do that just by clicking plus, and there's the arpeggiator. I actually just clicked here, which is to choose a preset, and I just chose the Jersey Club preset because who really cares what you choose, just as long as there's no notes playing simultaneously. Okay, here's the organ. This is the actual instrument. And so if you load up a MIDI instrument, it could be Serum, Massive, whatever it is, you put this after you put your diatonic transposer and arpeggiator, because these are almost playing the notes for the MIDI instrument. Okay, this is nothing special. I put up the glide a little bit, and I put up the release a little bit. And what glide does is make it so that it doesn't just go from one note straight to the next. It kind of slides up, okay? I put a little reverb on it. I didn't even change anything about the reverb. I think I just turned up the mix a little, and that was it. So again, you could just find that. You can go to Bitwig, and you can scroll down and find it right there. Also, I have it saved in my favorites, so that's usually what I do. Okay, nothing special, just a little reverb. And I generally put tool on everything. And that's because instead of me automating the channel volume, because when I go to the mixing stage, I might want to change the volume, and I don't want to have to go into this and like change any of it. So I put on tool, I touch amplitude, I press down here, and then I can automate the volume of this track without taking away the functionality of this channel fader. Okay, so knowing that it's an A minor, I brought in just another preset pad sound from Bitwig, and let's see, I don't remember what I chose. Yeah, so you press preset. I'm on polysynth, and I chose pad filters 1, just because, again, not being too picky with what I do here. I put a filter on there, and you'll kind of hear the classic approach of music these days, where the filter slowly opens as time moves on. And to do that, again, just like you automate anything in Bitwig, you just click the property you want to automate, click the automation lane, and then here you can change what happens. Okay. All right, and then I just loaded up a basic drum kit, and to do that, I just clicked plus, clicked Bitwig, chose the drum machine, went to presets, and I think I chose, these all come with Bitwig. That's another great thing about it. This is an acoustic drum kit. I think I chose DW2, so, and then you'll hear that. And inside here, of course, is the kick and the snare and the open hi-hat. And that's all I messed with, really. So let's have a listen. And I hope this is, if you can tell me in the comment section below, or even email me, is this a better way to ask you to subscribe to my channel? Because I hate having to ask you to do it. And I really want you to be honest, because I straight up, I just need you to, because it helps me to continue doing this. It's like a show of faith that people are actually watching this thing and people are actually interested in the way that I'm teaching. And so can you tell me if this is actually a better way? I thought if I appeal to your creative side and did it in Midi, then you would think, okay, that's pretty dope. Like I'll throw the guy a bone and subscribe. And rather than me just going like everyone else on YouTube going, oh, subscribe, like, and comment, which I still probably will do, to be honest, because that seems to work for most people. But just let me know in what you think about this in the comments, or email me directly. And that would be great. Okay. All right. So let's have a listen to this. Yep. Nothing special. But I mean, what are you going to do when you have please subscribe written in Midi? You know, I think if Beethoven was here, he'd be like, yeah, that's dope. And my cat Michael Jackson seems to approve. So, okay, we'll go with that. All right. So now in the next video, we're going to set up this browser, because this is everything. Okay. Like for example, this right here, I save that in there. Look, I drag it in and bam, it's got my organ, it's got my MIDI data, everything. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to set that up, because this is dope and you're going to want to do that. This will increase your workflow big time. And I'll talk about a little bit of the difference between this in Ableton and this here, because I know there's a lot of questions regarding how this is any better than Ableton's, aside from it being on the right hand side and then the left. And I'm not saying one's better than the other. I prefer this one, and we're just going to talk about it in the next video. Okay. All right. I'll see you next time. And again, please subscribe and leave any comments or questions down below. Okay. Thanks, guys.